You watching on the live stream, we're going to be watching Felipe Mestre of Brazil against Walid Rashid of France. Two of the favorites in this competition, but one of them will be eliminated at this quarterfinal stage. We're here in the Sony PlayStation tent at Brandenburg Gate with plenty to play for. Both players setting up at the moment. I'll also have joining me on the commentary Anas Adawi from the United States, and Dennis Winkler, who you surely heard of Germany, one of the greatest PES players of all time. Both players lining up with a 4-3-3 formation. For those of you that don't know, Walid is undefeated at this stage. But that all means nothing now. One game and you're out. 7-minute games. It will go to extra time if scores are tied, followed by a penalty shootout. Let's see who will be crowned PES World Champion 2015. Now, as you can see, both players are lining up with Bayern Munich. However, Walid's preferring Muller up front instead of Lewandowski. Similar formations, but different lineups. Who's the favorite?
I think the French guy.
Word is the French guy is still the favorite. Do you want to introduce yourself, Anas?
Oh, of course. Welcome all to the stream. We've got a really good match here. It's actually, I want to tell you, Otman, these two guys, I was thinking that they're going to play in the final. I think Felipe slipped a little bit in the stage round, and he got second place. And that's why he's facing Walid at this stage. This is going to be a really good game. You guys are going to see one of the best defense in the game by Felipe, and unbelievable offense from Walid. So I'm expecting a very, very good match. You guys gonna enjoy it. I don't know, to tell you the truth, I don't know who's gonna win. I think Walid has a little bit favorite, just a little bit edge. And but Felipe, I've seen him play. The guy is calm. He can put back in the game and come back from behind.
We've had our first goal in one of the other games involving Akis of Greece, the reigning champion.
Akis of Greek is playing. He hasn't played that much. Yesterday on an interview, remember, he said he hasn't been practicing, but he's playing really solid. And he's winning now 1-0. I think he can pull this one off. The other player, which is the guy from Israel, he's pretty good.
Today.
He's undefeated today.
He's won all 5 of his games.
Yeah, he's won 5 games, and he can come back. Still early. There's still time. You guys were about to start. They're checking the settings. In a couple minutes, you guys gonna watch a really good game.
It's up to you. If you choose to agree on a stadium, you can agree. If you don't agree, then we'll put it on random. Are you happy to play at the Olympia Stadion, seeing as that's where we're going to be watching the final today?
Okay, both players agreed on the Olympia Stadium in Berlin, since we are in Berlin already. So I guess it's much closer for the players, maybe?
It's only fitting. Now I'm just wondering whether Felipe's group slip-up is going to cost him now. He's made it a bit harder for himself to progress to the next round, but everyone has an equal chance at this stage. So let's get ready to rumble. Now, Walid is playing as a home team in red and Felipe the away team in white. Will it be a cagey start or will there be an early goal? And that is a fabulous through ball, and it is an early goal, and that's 1-0 to the favourites, Walid of France. Only how many seconds on the clock? 4 minutes in a 7-minute game. His first attack. We did tell you it would be an awesome offensive performance. So far, offense beating defense. Now can Felipe recover? Or is that early goal going to knock him off his stride? This is when mental strength plays a factor. Now he's playing a foul. It seems like Walid has settled straight into this game. Lamb's on a yellow card for Felipe. He's going to have to watch himself. And another fabulous through ball. Unstoppable. And that is what you call composure. As easy as 1, 2, 3, 2-0. And I'm pretty sure we're just over 10 minutes. Dennis, what do you think? It's the first time you've seen them both play. What do you think of Walid, who's already 2-0 up?
Oh, well, I think really good play by the French guy. Very calm in his playing, a lot of possession. The actions are very clear. So
I haven't seen him misplace a pass yet in this game.
Really?
No. Levels of concentration are phenomenal. Felipe's given himself a mountain to climb already. He's going to be looking for that through ball in the air. He plays it manually. Few players have the ability to do that. And maybe that's going to be the difference. Here it is again. Oh, and it could have been free. It is looking like a stroll in the park at the moment. Another. It's just one-way traffic. You'd hate to be at the receiving end of this. Do you feel like you're participating in the game, or are you just there for him to beat? Once again, calm, composed play. I'm sure we'll see the through ball in the air again at some point, because it has been a killer weapon at this stage. He can't seem to string any passes together, the Brazilian, but he's nicked it. Lewandowski through, 1-on-1. Can he finish? Yes, he can. Game on! Game on! Now, he did start slow, there's no doubt about that. But he's given himself a lifeline with that awesome interception. It's very, very critical and punishing if you lose the ball in the final third, because that Lewandowski had no players to beat. And then it was just a case of could he finish, and yes, he did. No replays, please. I think he's trying to just get a moment to compose himself. And we have another goal in the game with Akis and Ron, and it's 1-1. Lots of goals flying in at this stage. Felipe seems to have composed himself at this stage. Can Walid reassert his dominance? At this stage, no, but it's very early. 3 goals in the first 33 minutes. He's gone for a cross, something we haven't seen many players do today. And he's won the ball in the final third again, but well defended by Benatia for Walid. Robin, Lewandowski. Is he through? He has support. Good defending. Seems like Felipe is getting back into this game. That goal has given him the confidence he needs, and that is a fabulous through ball. Robin through, 1-on-1. He went for the long shot. Awesome save by Noah. Or is he going to try and slow the game down a bit? Because it's being played at a frantic pace. And any second now the referee will be blowing for half-time. Will there be another goal in it? Doesn't look likely. So it looks like it's 2-1. Half-time to Walid. It looked like it could have been a steamroll. But Felipe has fought his way back into this. In the game involving Akis and Ron, it's in extra time with both players tied at 1-1. And here we have kickoff. And he started the second half as he did the first. A heavy touch by Robin. In the groove, Ribery loses the ball. Seems a bit scruffy. Both players looking for an instant direct pass to no avail. Robin for Walid to Muller. Muller holds it up well to Ribery. No breathing space for either player. a lot to play for. A title, 15,000 euros for the winner, Champions League final tickets, who I must say, there have been a lot of people asking around, but these two have an opportunity to win one. Robin now for Walid on the wing. Cuts in calmly, looks for the pass, well defended, and no nonsense defending. When in doubt, get it out. Lovely back heel, lovely fake. Oh, and the chip hits the bar, so close. Could that prove to be a decisive moment in this game? We'll know in the next 30 minutes of gameplay whether he'll regret that miss. Seems to reassert the control. He's lost it in his own half though. Robin, awesome tackle. Poor pass. Now Walid started very strong. The question is, can he regain that dominance? Well, Felipe says, I'm not going to let you. He seems to have settled in. Robin, and it's 2-2! Game on! Awesome game. Fighting for it, similar to the first goal, steals it off the defender, and then forces his way in, plays a cool, composed pass. Easy as. Both players looking at tactics now, with players suffering from fatigue. Muller coming on for Lewandowski, and Lewandowski coming on for Muller. Both players making the same change, just vice versa. One of the advantages of being Bayern Munich is, of course, they have a very strong bench. And although they started with different lineups, they seem to have used the same players from the squad. It's just a question of preference. Okay, it seems to be getting feisty in the other game. And he's turned it around. Ron from Israel has turned it around and is now defeating the reigning world champion. And in this game on our live stream, can someone get a decisive goal? Has a choice for a free kick, but decides not to take it. A quick free kick. Wants to take his time. Goals galore. Did you expect that, Wade? Did you expect Felipe to turn it around so quickly?
Really not, because I think it was 2-0 in lead, and he played very safe. But after 2-1, he lost the possession, and the other guy started to play very good. So
do you think it's more a case of Felipe upping his game, or has Walid dropped down a level?
I think both.
I'd say I have to agree with you on that one. Some sloppy passing from Walid did cost him 2 goals. But at the same time, you can't take away the awesome pressure applied by Felipe. Both players clearly showing one another lots of respect. Anas, how do you see things? Has the tide turned?
Man, Felipe turned it around. I mean, after the 2-0, you kind of see it on his face. He's so disappointed. But dude, he's really strong. He's pushing himself to play his best. Obviously, Walid is a very good player. I think it's anybody's game still. Maybe Felipe, from coming behind, he might be favorite now. But I think Walid can pull the trigger even to the last minute. This is going to be a last minute.
His through ball doesn't seem to be working as effectively as it was in the first half. And maybe players' fatigue plays a part in that. They're not as good at executing the pass, and they're not as quick to get onto it. So it really is a game of 2 halves, and it is who's going to manage the players better with the reduced stamina. Both players playing safe. And we will definitely be having a new world champion today, as Akis is now out after being defeated 2-1 in extra time. He did go 1-0 up, but lost the game overall. But back to this game with 4 minutes remaining in normal play. Can someone steal a goal before extra time, before the 90 minutes are up? Felipe has a chance, but Benatia just cleans up. And now it's Walid on the counter. Looking for the through ball, but it's not working the same as it was, as I said. Robin, Noah out quickly. Just 1 minute of stoppage time remaining. Will there be a goal, or are we going to extra time? Walid plays a fabulous pass to Götze and has a chance to seal it. And yes, he does! And it must be the final touch. And it must be game over for Felipe. A very, very hard way to lose, but he has one lot. Oh, I think that's it. What a fabulous game. What a tough way to lose for Felipe. But he showed awesome mental strength, as did Walid, taking that chance in the last minute. Awesome. Walid, do you want to say anything?
Je suis content d'avoir gagné, voilà. Je sais pas ce qui s'est passé, j'ai gagné 2-0. Il revient à 2-2 et voilà, j'ai de la chance. Heureusement qu'il prend carton rouge.